Hi, this is Alvin Kwok from OneDegree. Yeah, we are building the operating system of the insurance industry. We got one of the 4 virtual insurance licenses in Hong Kong, and we are better than others. We are entering the Greater Bay Area through Insurance Connect. Here, there's a 150 billion market to be disrupted. With our so-called pistol phone, that is our virtual insurer. We are also licensing this Android operating system to the insurance company as a SaaS solution. There's 67 billion cost to be saved here. We are also having some new killer applications on it. We have proven to be able to unlock the mass affluent market and to go from pet insurance to other product categories. Virtual asset insurance is another key weapon. There we got 7.5 trillion assets to be insured. The existing technology solutions are really highly siloed and predominantly just focusing on distribution. And we are doing it in full stack basis. And our SaaS system covers the end-to-end insurance product lifecycle. And it really starts with our OneDegree virtual insurance as a pilot and proof of concept. And once it's perfected, we start to roll it out to other guys. Like some other insurance company that have this in production includes Cigna, First Insurance, and many others to come. Our KPIs are all measurable. First, from a time to market point of view, others take 6 to 9 months to launch or iterate the product. It takes us less than 10 days. Second, others take 10 to 15 minutes to complete underwriting. It takes our customers on average just 3 minutes. This is important because for the conversion rates and also for the CAC, the customer acquisition cost. Third, it takes less than 2 days to make claims, to pay claims. This is why customers love our product and we got great word of mouth. And using a new core system, the operating cost is 41% lower than if you use a legacy system. Our key team members all have startup experience. We are also entrepreneurs. My co-founder, Alice, previous startup, Collective Health, is one of the top 5 insurtech companies in US. They were invested by Goldman Sachs, Google Venture, NEA Funders Fund, etc. Our CEO, Arthur, used to be the CEO at Mercer for 10 years. Both are very well respected in the industry. And for myself, I am a TMT banker by training at JP Morgan. Okay, how do we make money? On the B2C side, our target segment is the mass affluent market. Insurers have very expensive acquisition costs through agents and brokers, and we have achieved 1/10 the CAC versus the other insurers. And that gets us to 28 times LTV over CAC. For the SaaS business, we take a cut of the premium as recurring income. And we are making 80% gross margin for this business, and it's completely asset light. We target a 217 billion market in 2025. That includes general insurance in GBA. We target to be top 3 by 2025. Life insurance, we're in the process of getting a license. SaaS model is for general insurance and for life insurance. We have got it commercialized already. Cyber solution for virtual asset exchange, we aim to launch it by end of this year. We are better than the other virtual insurers. We got more traction. We got close to 60,000 paid usage within 1 year of launch, and that is bigger than the other 3 combined. We run it very efficiently with the lowest paid up capital and the second lowest in marketing expenses. Straight from day one, we already go get the license and build our technology both in Hong Kong and China, and that creates a huge entry barrier versus the other fintech firms. We just started to raise $50 million for Series B, great traction. We got a term sheet already. Most capital will be used in technology development and also go to market. We expect 24 million revenue this year. Our contracted revenue already achieved 60% of that. We expect to grow 3 to 5 times every year. And we target to make profit in 2023. We have all it takes to succeed with the license, product market fit, teams, and also investor as well. And of course, I hope that you guys will be on board as well. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Alvin. Perfect timing. We will now have an 8-minute Q&A session with our judges.
Yes,
So,
please.
first question from the floor.
Can you elaborate a little bit more about how you can achieve a speedy claim experience for the user within less than 2 days as compared to 2 to 4 weeks with the traditional insurance company?
Yeah, that's a great question. First of all, it's 100% paperless for us. Okay, so that really saves a lot of logistics. Second of all, we have built our own claim system that by the time that the picture is snapped and taken to the system, we already can identify what is the risk level. So for the lower risk level, the 80% of that we can go straight through, almost. Okay, for the 20% that come with that is more complex cases, we have people who would take care of it. So this is something that we have been building for almost 4 or 5 years.
Alvin, could you say a little bit about the tech here? Like, what are some of the, what do you consider to be the key technologies that you're introducing?
Yeah, so I think first of all, we really, well, first of all, we make it a no-code system. I think this is important because when it comes to time to market, when it comes to different things, it's not hard-coded like the legacy system that they have been doing. I think this is number one. So really designed for the different personas along the journey. I think that's number one. Number two is the data system. It's the big data because particularly when it comes to claims, we collect 100 times more data as compared to the traditional way of doing things. And so this will feed back into the underwriting and different things, and it's all in the same one single source of truth.
Could you just clarify on your business model, how much of your plans are direct to consumer yourself? And I'd be intrigued on how you intend to scale that over the course of the medium term, and then how much is using your software platform to partner with other insurance companies?
Yep. From a revenue point of view, B2C will be much faster, quite frankly, right? And then, so in the next 3 years, I think B2C would still be a bulk of the revenue. But from a profitability standpoint, SaaS business, we are running at 80% gross margin already. Okay, and that is also recurring business, and that is targeting global markets. So if you take it from a 5 years point of view, I think half of the profit will be coming from SaaS business.
How do you intend to scale, get your brand out there for the consumer business? Yeah,
so we are really doing the community products to start off. Like for example, we are doing pet insurance. Right now, we are already number 1 in the market. E-commerce, logistic protection. We are also number 1 in the market right now already within 6 to 12 months of launch. Okay, and virtual asset insurance, it is really also targeting a close community of that. So we really, well, with a limited market budget, we start off with communities. Okay, now with the, well, there's a lot of customers asking us to go into mainstream products like human medical, because 2 days claim experience would be great, not only for pets, but also for human medical as well. So we do plan to go into it, motor as well. And this is the reason why we are going into Series B fundraising.
I have more of a comment rather than a question. So in terms of technology, I think once you have sufficient data, once data on your side becomes critical, or once you achieve a critical mass of data, I think you can apply Monte Carlo simulation and deep learning. That's something that I've seen another company has achieved. And I think that will help you in terms of your risk management aspect. And on the topic of the LTV for each customer, there is this company called Retina, R-E-T-I-N-A, that I've looked into. It actually applies machine learning to estimate the LTV for each customer, which may help you in terms of sort of triangulating what customer segments to focus on. That's it. Thanks.
It's very interesting. Thank you.
Could you say a little bit more about the team, just real quick? What's the story? How have the team worked together before? What's kind of the background?
Yeah, well, so we were founded some close to 5 years ago by now. So the really interesting thing about the team is that we have done 3 rounds of internal share subscription. Okay, so by the time of the last round, we have more than half of the team members who put money into the company. Okay, so this is not really a new team. We have been working together for almost 5 years. And it's a very low turnover rate as well.
Could you just talk a bit more about the licenses you have and the licenses you need? What does the virtual license actually allow you to do? And you talk about the Greater Bay Area. Do you need to get a license in China?
Yeah, so Insurance Connect is coming up. Okay, so that is something that pretty much is a done deal for the general insurance side already. So all the Hong Kong licensed insurance company will get whitelisted to do business in Greater Bay Area. So we don't need to get another license. Having said that, we are in the midst of acquiring a national broker license in China. We expect to close the deal by the summertime. And that would allow us to do not only Greater Bay Area, but also the entire of China. Now, with the virtual insurer license, we really can do all the business like the other guys. And the really interesting thing is that for virtual insurers in Hong Kong, when we launch digitally, we don't need to go through sandbox. However, when it comes to a traditional insurance company to go digital, they have to go through sandbox. So we have a really great time to market advantage as compared to the other guys with this virtual insurance license.
Sorry, I just one question riding on Damien's questions. So I just wondering whether you have obtained a license in China, or I don't quite follow that what you just mentioned.
Yeah, with Greater Bay Area, we don't need another license. So it is an expansion for the Insurance Connect would allow the insurers in Hong Kong to also do business in Greater Bay Area. Okay, with the national broker license, we have already identified the target. We have negotiated the terms already. It's now in the legal process of closing the deal.
In China, there's also a telecommunication value-added service license that I trust your business should obtain. So, do you have any source for applying that license, or have you ever done any, consultations regarding application of this license for online insurance platforms like yours?
Yeah, I think you may be talking about the ISP, right? So we are working on that as well.
All right, time's up. Thank you very much. You will be moved to a debrief room where you will have a chance to talk to one of our colleagues. Thank you very much for joining these semifinals, and we'll get back to you. Thank you very much.